Hello viewers, welcome to the Bachelor course of Population Studies. Today we will discuss implication of census enumeration on policy planning in India. In a number of countries, the population census plays a major role in the allocation of elected political seats in the government. The number of elected officials for each governmental administrative unit is determined by the population size of a given locale. For some countries, the information is also used in the allocation of government resources. The size of the population determines the amount of money that is provided by government for development efforts. For planners, census information is used in just about all planning decisions. The census of population provides information on the age and sex distribution in addition to household composition and size, all of which are vital in determining the needs of different segments of the population. For example, the census of housing allows planners to assess changes in the quality of housing and related facilities and plan for future housing needs. Next one is use of census data. Census provides detailed and authentic information on demography, economic activity, literacy and education, housing and household amenities, urbanization, fertility and mortality, scheduled caste and scheduled tribes, religion, migration and many other socio-cultural and demographic data. This information helps the central and state governments in planning and formulation of various policies. Besides, the delimitation or reservation of constituencies, parliamentary, assembly and other local bodies is also based on demographic data. Census data can be used for different purposes such as number 1 for development planning purpose, second is for estimation of levels and variations in population and housing characteristics, third for estimating source of labor force, fourth for identifying the role of women and their economic and social standing, fifth for learning about special population groups, sixth for research purpose, seventh for economic purpose. Implication of census enumeration on policy planning in India is divided into two parts. One is implication in economic policy formulation, second is implication in social policy formulation. Now, the first one is implication in economic policy formulation. Number 1, macroeconomic policy. The census data is useful in national income estimates. An analysis of areas of different population size with different characteristics certainly serves as a basis for government plans and investigations in basic social capital. The data on economic activity and educational levels of the individual as collected in the census is very important for manpower planning. Second is public expenditure policy. Public expenditure is the expenditure incurred by the government at various levels. The government receives income from tax and non-tax sources of revenue and spends the revenue received on various heads of expenditure. Most of the economic and social infrastructure consisting of roads, bridges, dams, canals, transport and communication, public hospitals, education at all levels are provided by the government in modern economies. Based on the population census, the size and composition of the public expenditure determines the extent of economic welfare enjoyed by the citizens in any country. Third is investment policy. The requirement of infrastructure for a country depends upon size and need of its population. Infrastructure